Dear students, now we are going to discuss in 11th standard motion in a straight line chapter NCERT example problem number 3.4. Okay, see one interesting question. Listen, a ball is thrown vertically upward with the velocity of 20 meter per second. Okay, so the ball is thrown upward direction with the velocity of 20 meter per second from the top of the multi-story building. Okay, ஒரு பில்டிங் இருக்கு. இந்த பில்டிங் மேல இருந்து என்ன பண்றாங்கன்னா ஒரு ஆப்ஜெக்ட் என்ன பண்றாங்க, ஒரு பாலை தூக்கி போடுறாங்க. ஓகே, then the height of the point from where the ball is thrown 25 meter from the ground. So the height of the building is given. That is the meaning. Okay, so the height of the building is given. So that is taken as h2, height of the building. Actually it is the building. So the building height is given, that is 25 meter. Okay, then now the question is, question number A, how height it will be the ball raises. இப்போ நம்ம தூக்கி போட்ட பால் எவ்வளவு தூரம் போயிருக்குன்னு கேட்குறாங்க. So that height is I taken as h1. So first we should find the h1. Okay, next B question, how long will it will before the ball hits the ground. ஸோ அப்போ வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எவ்வளோ நேரம் ட்ராவல் ஆயிருக்குன்னு கேட்குறாங்க, டைமிங். ஓகே, அப்போ மேலே தூக்கி போட்ட பால். ஓகே, ஃப்ரம் ஏ இனிஷியல் பொசிஷன் இஸ் ஏ. ஸோ ஏ டு பி, அகெயின் பி டு சி. இட்ஸ் அ பாயிண்ட் இஸ் சி. ஓகே, அப்போ ஏலிருந்து பிக்கு போய் அகெயின் பி டு சி. ஸோ இட் வில் ரீச் பி டு சி. ஓகே, ஸோ தட் டைம் டேக்கன், தட் இஸ் T2. Okay, so from A point to B point is T1, then B point to C point is T2. Okay, but the total time is, that is B question is total time asking, that is T is equal to T1 plus T2, that is question. In A question is what is that? What about height? What about the height? Okay, the height is what? That is a H1. Okay, these two only we are going to calculate in this question. Okay, so now see that for example it is the building. It is the building. Okay, now one person is standing on the building. Okay, he throw the object in the upward direction. Okay, so now let us imagine. So now I throw this ball upward direction. So what happened? After reaching a particular height, then it will be stopped and return back. Correct or not? Yes. So whenever you throw the object in that upward direction, when it is reached the maximum height, its final velocity is 0. Understand? Okay, so now it is the building. It's the top of the building. So from the top of the building I am standing. Okay, so I must give initial velocity, then only the object will move upward direction. So initial velocity should be there. Okay, so that initial velocity given, that only 20 meter per second. So now I throw the object, from the building. So that is 20 meter per second velocity I throw the object. Then here reach the final velocity. Final velocity what? 0, because the ball moving at particular height, here the final velocity 0. Then it will be returned back. Okay, so this is the idea. So now we know initial velocity, final velocity 0. Anyhow we know. Okay, 0. Okay, so this is the idea. Then one more thing in this question, the G value, that is a gravity value taken as 10 meter per second square. So the first question they are asking the height. Okay, that is a position. Height is nothing but position, and then velocity is given. So we know the relationship between velocity and position. Yes, of course, b squared is equal to u squared plus 2a. Yes, this is from equations of motion. But final velocity what? 0. So final velocity what? V value 0. Initial velocity what? 20. Okay, first I simplify the equation. The same thing. B square, u square. Now acceleration is I taken as minus g. Why? Because it is moving opposite to the gravity. So minus g. So a is equal to minus g. Then s is nothing but displacement or the change in position. So the change in position is what? That is h1. Okay. Now v value final velocity is 0 here. Therefore, this u squared moving this side minus u squared minus u this way minus u squared and minus 2gh minus minus is cancelled. So the remaining u squared equal to 2gh1. Therefore, h1 is equal to u squared divided by 2g. What about u value? Initial velocity 20. So 20 squared. So 20 into 20 divided by 2 into g. 2 into g. G value what? 10 meter per second squared. So 2 into 10, 20. So I can write 20 into 20 divided by 20. 20, 20 cancel. The remaining is 20 meter. So how much height is reached? 20 meter is reached. So already you know height of the building is 25 meter. Now you throw the ball at particular height. What about the height reached? 20 meter. So if you observe from the ground, what about the total height? Total height. And now I can write here the total height. Okay, so I'll write here. Okay, or otherwise I'll write here h is equal to h1 plus h2. So h is equal to h1. H1 is that 20 meter plus height of the building already given, that is 25. So total height of the ball from the ground is 45 meter. Okay, it is a 45 meter. For reference I write here. Okay. Okay students. Now the A question is over. Next B question. B question is asked, what is that? How long it will be before the ball hit the ground? Okay. Now you throw the ball, after that it will reach the ground. Then how long? How long means what? They're asking the time period. The flying time period is asking. Okay. So from A point to P point, now I'm taken as time is T1. After that ball from B point to ground. So for your understanding purpose, one more diagram I put. Okay, so A to B, T1, then B to C, T2. So the total time is T1 plus T2. Okay, right. So first I can calculate for T1. So how to calculate T1? From A to B. From A to B, what about the time period? Okay, so very simple. V is equal to U plus AT formula. Okay, here the final velocity V is 0, and then you know it is moving upward direction. So acceleration is equal to taken as minus g. So v is 0, u as usual u, a is equal to minus g. Then u is moving this side minus. So minus minus is cancelled. So the remaining u is equal to g into t1. Therefore t1 is equal to u by g. What about u value? 20 meter per second divided by g value is 10. 0, 0 cancel. So the remaining is what? 2. So 2 seconds. So in 2 seconds, the ball reached that maximum height. Maximum height already you found 20 meter. So in 2 seconds, if you throw the object in 20 meter per second, okay, in 2 seconds, the ball will reach this much height in 2 seconds. Okay, right. So time 1 is we know. Okay, and the next one, time 2 from B to C. From B to C, right here, B to C. Okay, so after reaching the particular height, here the final velocity is 0, we know that. But you know one thing, I throw the object, it will reach maximum height. After that, after reaching the maximum height, no need to push the ball. Just we leave it, it is moving down. What is the meaning? Here initial velocity 0. In the second case, initial velocity 0. So initial velocity 0 means here u value equal to 0. Initial velocity 0. Understand? Okay. So now we know that. So s equal to ut plus half at square. Okay. Here u value 0. So this term will not come. So s is nothing but that is a displacement of the object from B to C. B to C, what about the displacement? Up to here h1 height, up to here h2 height. So h is the displacement. So instead of s I can write h is equal to half into acceleration is taken as g, not minus g. Why? Because it is towards the gravity. So a is equal to g. Okay, so h equal to half gt squared. Okay, so it is a time 2, so I can write t2 squared. Therefore, t2 squared is equal to 2h divided by g. So 2 into h value. What about the h? H value already you know 45 meter divided by 10. So 2 into 45 is 90 divided by 10. 0, 0 cancel. So the remaining 9. So t2 squared is equal to 9. Therefore, T2 is equal to, T2 squared is equal to 9. Therefore, T2 is equal to whole root of 9. Whole root of 9 is equal to 3 seconds. So now you know from A to B how much second? In 2 seconds. Then B to C how much second? 3 seconds. Now very easy. Now total duration is how much? So I think it is visible. I think it is visible 5 seconds. Okay. So please listen students. Therefore total time is T1 plus T2. So T is equal to T1 plus T2. T1 is how much? 2 seconds. T2 is how much? 3 seconds. So totally 5 seconds. So now you know the height covered by the object from the top of the building to particular height is, that is 20 meter. That is from A question. And then second one, that object flying duration T1 plus T2 is totally 5 seconds. Okay students, I hope it is you understand. Okay, thank you.